What's going on YouTube? In this tutorial, I just want to show you how you can use a count function nested inside of an offset function in order to always make sure that you grab whatever value is at the very bottom of your list in Microsoft Excel. So here we have a list of countries, and let's just say we wanted to make sure that we always got whatever value was at the very bottom of our list, even if the list got bigger or smaller. So to do this, we can do equals offset, open parentheses. Now, the first argument in the offset function is a reference, which is kind of like your anchor that you're going to offset from. So let's say we wanted this anchor to be at the top right there, comma. Next argument is rows, so however many rows I want to move down or up. Well, in this example, we want to move down however many rows is in the data set that we are using. And we want to be able to count the number of pieces of data that we have. So we can equals count A, which would just count however many non-blank cells that we have. We want to start one down from the anchor, and then we want to just shift control down arrow to get to the bottom. And then we want to make sure that we expand this, so that way as the list expands, the count will capture that. Comma, columns, so how many columns left to right do you want to offset? Well, we don't want to offset any columns, so just going to type in 0. And then the height and the width, so what's the height and width of we want to return? We want to make sure that it has a height of one cell and a width of one cell, and then close parentheses. As you can see, it grabs the United States, which is at the bottom of the list, and even if we take a country out, let's just say we take out a few countries, it will still return the value at the very bottom of our list, because the count function is counting the number of rows that actually has data in it, and will offset to the bottom of that. You can do a similar thing if you your data structured differently, like this right here, where it's going from kind of left to right, but instead of having the count A in your rows argument, you're going to have the count A in your columns argument, because it's the number of columns you want to offset. So value at the right of the list. And similar idea, we want to make sure we grab the rightmost value of what we have in our list. So we can do equal offset, open parentheses, so the first argument is a reference. So kind of where do we want to base our anchor off of? Well, we want to base our anchor off of right here. Comma rows, well, how many rows do you want to move up or down? Well, we don't want to move up or down any rows, right? So we just type in 0. Comma calls. How many columns do you want to move left or right? Well, we want to move right a count of however many columns that actually has data. So we can do equals count A, starting one to the right of where we set our anchor, and then shift control down arrow, right arrow, and then want to make sure we expand this, so that way if data gets added in or deleted, then the count will account for that. Close parentheses, and then comma, so how many cells high do you want our return to be? Want it to be 1 cell high, comma 1 cell wide, close parentheses, boom. As you can see, it also grabs the United States, and let's just say we removed the United States from the list. At the very end of it, it will grab Germany, because the offset is counting the number of items that we have in our data set. I said, I hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, and thank you so much for watching. One quick note, if it's not working for you, this function might need a little bit of tweaking based on what exactly you're doing to get it to work exactly the way you need it to. But that said, you can do that by just kind of messing with arguments a little bit to get it to work the way that you need it to. But if you have any additional questions, comments, or concerns, like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you. You have a great day.